Hello, everyone. I'm Daniel. We're rolling right along in our true solo run of the Dunwich Legacy with Mr. Ashcan Pete the Drifter and his best friend Duke the Dog, who's going to be a good boy today because we need him to be. All right, I had 3 XP to spend, and we just did more in the pocket multi tool. I think that is just the way to go for now. So we added a pry bar, so +1 on a treachery, and +1 if it's an investigation for magnifying lens. That's it. That's the only XP in this deck. There's only 7, and that's the rest of the deck. We're gonna hard mulligan for that because this can be a very, very scary scenario if things don't go well. And the thing that might not go well is that -3 if you fail, discard an asset you control for the Elder Thing token that we had to take because we cheated. Yep. So we want to get that to help us pass a bunch of tests. Otherwise, Duke might have to go in the bin, and then we don't play very much of the game. Okay, let's set this one up. We're in the museum. I guess the first thing I actually need to do is the tarot, and we get the random rotate card preview. All right. When the game begins, each investigator searches their deck for an ally asset, removes it from the game, and shuffles their deck. Okay. When the game begins, I guess that's before. I think that's before I do opening hands. Okay. So I could get rid of a copy of Madame Larange. I could get rid of Henry. I think he's kind of better. I'd rather get rid of one copy of her. When the game begins. No, I think that's after your opening hand. I think that's the same as the tarots. So I should do this after I set everything up. All right. So our setup is we need to flip the one exhibit hall, put 2 other ones here. So it's going to be the bottom 3 cards. Shuffle those, shuffle these, and there's our exhibit hall deck. Great. I guess I have to do an opening hand here. Again, we want the pocket multi-tool. Gosh, the perceptions would be good too, because that's going to get me. I need to get 2 clues at the beginning, which is tough. And Duke gets me to 4, 6 to 3. I know I said I should hard mulligan. I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep 1 perception. I got it. Okay. Shuffle this back in. Let's go ahead and remove Madame Lebranche because we do have an ally. We do have Frances Morgan. Here she is. I'll just set her over here. Shuffle the deck. We've done this. All right, that's honestly a pretty soft tarot. Okay, shuffle this. We're gonna shuffle the 2 administration offices together. Take 1 out. Ideally, what we do is actually we break down the door in this one, but I don't think Ashcan P can do it. I don't think he's equipped. Okay, Agenda 1A, restricted access. So we're in the museum. Dr. Armitage said go find the Necronomicon, and we're gonna do that. So it's 5 doom to advance. Hunting horror stuff we'll talk about when that happens. Act 1, get 2 clues. So we gotta find a way inside. We are here at the entrance. There are 2 clues, 3 shroud, and I can't gain resources here, which is honestly pretty crappy. I could, however, do this. Um, hmm. Is that the way? Well, I can't ever play both of these things. Hmm. It's better because you don't have Adam Lynch first, who can just like accidentally die. I don't really need this guy in play yet, though. Well, I might need him, but I don't think so. This get me to 3. This get me to 5. I can't play this at the same time. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I need this on the on yeah, yeah. We just do the thing that makes sense here. So I get +2 for investigation if I fail. So we're gonna use Duke. That was action 1 to try to get a clue. and we're up 4-3. And our tokens are all fine because I can use the pocket multi-tool. So let's do that. Action 2, we go 4-3. Okay, that's actually sick. We get to ready Duke. That was actually really, really good. I was thinking that I might get lucky enough to do that. And then we just do that again. All right, -1. We succeed. Okay, we have our 2 clues. We can spend them now. I think so. I can't gain resources here. Okay, so choose investigator, take control of the set aside Adam Lynch asset. And unfortunately, I just can't fail that other test. Okay, so we could go to the security office, and that's a little easier to do. I don't want him to die. All right, that is my whole turn. So we have done this. He's complaining about not supposed to be here today. And then, yep, night at the museum. He says that it's in one of the restricted halls, so that's at the bottom of our deck, and we advance if we enter that restricted hall. Okay, upkeep, don't gain the resource. Scrounge for supplies is cool. Add a doom, gives us a good shuffle again. All right, push into beyond. Well, see ya. Duke? Pocket multi-tool? Man, that sucks. Okay. There's nothing I can do about that. And I can't pick this up anymore since it's not a level 0 card. Well, we're just going to have to rock with something else. So shuffle this in. And then we're going to discard 1, 2, 3. We did not discard a copy, so we don't take 2 horror. Well, there you go. Okay. So I need to just move in for action 1. And we got to go find some clues somewhere. So I believe one of these is a 1 shroud location, I think. I think we can use Duke to go here and just see what we got. Okay, 3 shrouds. So I'm up 1. I can look at the revealed size exhibit. This is terrible, right? This does nothing for us. Well, I mean, maybe it does. I guess we can look at the top card of the exhibit deck and just know which location it is that we run into. All right, so we're gonna have to throw the perception into this because we don't want to get that -3. Okay, -1. That's good. We take a card. Pocket multi-tool. Yes, thank you. And a clue. So that was move, investigate. I can use this ability. Let's take a look. What do we got? After you enter this location, discard 2 cards in your hand at random. Victory 1. 4 shroud. Stinks. Upkeep. All right. We do have a little bit more juice now, but I need to play some stuff. All right. Here comes the hunting horror. I really didn't want him to come right now, but here he is. Let's see where he was in the deck. Towards the bottom. All right, so he shows up, and he is a 2/3/2. At the start of the enemy phase, reveal a random token from the chaos bag. If it has a symbol, we get to ready him, meaning that he then comes attacks. When he leaves play, place him in the void. And I believe also it's going to get the set aside copy of Shadow Spawned. I'm just going to go ahead and grab that out here and put it over on this side. And we'll look at it just so we know what it does. +1 fight, +1 health, +1 evade for each resource on Shadow Spawned. Gains massive. There's also 3 resources. So we don't really want to kill him. We might have to. Yeah, ideally what we're doing here is we're evading. Sparrow Mask would be helpful to have put down. Of course, I just drew it. So we can go up 1. And that's getting a bunch of stuff. The skulls are -3 now. So it's honestly not great. I could also just play this, do the evade, leave. I think that's the way. I think we go take an attack, play this, and we try to leave. And if we're stuck with this guy, whoops, wrong hotkey. That's too many charges. Okay. Then that's just life, right? So play, evade. We're at 5-2. -1 is good. And I guess I have to leave this clue behind. Um, I mean, I don't have to, but I think I do. I think I just have to leave. Okay. We might have to tussle with this guy again. So we take a random token. Now he's still down. Okay. He readies an upkeep. We go to upkeep ourselves. Dark Horse is a card. 3 out of 5. Curse luck. Okay, so -1 to our skills. This is a bit rough. I'm gonna have to play the pocket multi-tool. I think we go check out the administration office now, just to grab ourselves another clue. So action 2 is we're going to move in here to investigate, and it's a Strata 1. I can't investigate it while I have 4 or fewer resources. Well, never mind. Okay. What can I do? I can gain a resource. I think that's probably the play. It's not great. Upkeep. The other pocket multi-tool. All right. 4 out of 5. Okay. So I have 3 to 5. And if I lose something, I guess I lose something. I want to keep the Sparrow Mask because I want to go evade this guy. We could commit Dark Horse for +1. I don't think that's worth it. I think we need to be able to get rid of this at some point. I mean, this is going to give me +2 if I fail. So maybe I do. Maybe I do. So this is 4 on 5. Okay. I think we run it. I think we pass the test. So -1 is 3 on 5. I succeed. Okay. I might discard something to ready the pocket multi-tool. I might do that. Okay, so ideally we move, we evade, we spend the clue, lose some crap in our hand here. It isn't great, but I can't get this last clue. Okay, we move. We're gonna use. Okay, let's think about this here. So if we evade, we're going at 4-2. That's not good. We need to ready this. Unfortunately, I don't think we're ever going to be able to do this. Okay. So we're at 4, 5. Sorry, it's 4-2. We're readying the pocket multi-tool. And this gives me +1. It doesn't give me anything for the evade. So it's still 4-2. Yeah, okay. Okay, we don't need it. We do succeed. So we moved. We didn't succeed by 1, so that's still with us. We move. We have to spend our clue and give us something. We might need to kill this guy, but I don't think I've got the tools for it quite yet. What's our thing? Elder Sign? Okay, that's not a real Elder Sign. It does not ready. However, I get him anyway. Okay, Guts. I believe this is going to just put a doom on him. Yeah. So he's still here. He gets a doom. And then we just move on to the next agenda, which is the same thing. 7 Doomed to advance. My card is beyond the veil. Another beyond the veil. Can't have that. We can't have a locked door though. Interesting. I think we put it on this one. I think we just do. Okay. I need to evade, but I don't think I can. I think we can't pass that test right now. It's a 2 and 2 right now. It's not great. We can do a fight with Duke. Maybe we try to get rid of this guy entirely. Let's use the overpower to get rid of our cursed luck, I hope. So we have 3, 4, 5 to 2. -1. That does succeed by enough. We'll take a card and 2 damage. Okay. It might be worth putting this down as well. And then taking another shot. Okay. Let's take 1 and 1. Refills our Sparrow Mask. And 3 resources. To put down Francis Morgan. We're going to ready Duke with... Oh, I think it's the Take Heart, I think. And we're going to throw a 5 to 2. Nice. Okay, so he dies. So let's remove all the tokens. We're going to draw a card. Henry Armitage. Okay. And he's going to go over here, and he'll get a Shadow Spawn in a sec. That is our whole turn. Okay. Upkeep. Fire Axe. 1 out of 7. I mean, I think the Beyond the Veil is going to kill me. There's a Resign, if we can get there. Yeah, we don't have enough to tank it. Visions of Futures Past. Well, I think we throw the guts into this. And we go 6 to 5. Okay. Okay, we'll take that. Draw a card anyway. A field work is very interesting. I need another resource for this. This costs 2, right? But it actually does a lot for me. I think I do take a resource, play the field work for 2 actions. And then we're going to Duke into this location. We know we're going to lose 2 cards at random, but I think we could pass this test now. So this happens first. We lose 2 cards from at random. 1, 2. I didn't really want to lose the scrounge, but there it is. We trigger fieldwork, and we go 4, 5, 6 to 4. Nice. Get our clue. That's our turn. A little slow. Take heart. 14 cards left. Twist of Fate. We get a +1, so nothing happens. Okay. So we gotta go quick now. So we move here. We spend our clue. We stick something else in here. And then we use Duke and Fieldwork probably to do the same thing. So move, spend, move. Okay. This should be fine. So we're again at 4, 6 to 2. -1. Good. We're getting some victory points for this. And we'll do this the same next round, I guess, basically. Live and learn is good to see. 3 of 7. I mean, I can't afford to fail these. I really can't. Because I can't... discarding 5 is horrible. The take heart doesn't actually help me here, so I'm going to hang on to it. I think we use the Sparrow Mask and go 6 to 5. -3. Okay, I would fail. I was up 1. We do this, and we do not fail, because that gives us +2. Okay. Oof. That's very scary. We move here. We spend the clue. We get another location. We do the same thing. This is gonna give us 6. I can ready the pocket multi-tool during the test. So let's use Duke. 2 clues here. So 6 on 3. I think we run 6 on 3. Okay. That's my whole turn. Spend, move, investigate. We can get one more of these and we can rush through the last part, I think. Live and learn is good. 4 to 7. Okay. 4 on 3. So I can cover the -3s with the pocket multi-tool, but not the -4. So I think I do commit a live and learn. Okay, we're good. We want to get the clue. So let's go ahead and do that. We have 4 to 3. I think we can run that. Good. That's action 1. Action, oh, these are connected in a fun way. Not really relevant. Action 2, move here. Action 3, put another one of these into play. So there is an argument to going here and doing all this, but I don't think it's a good one, right? I don't think it's a good argument. I think I do spend the other clue. Well, I don't know. We'll see. There's resourceful. 5 of 7. I gotta get rid of stuff. Probably the one event. I think I want to keep these guys. And I think the skill is I can just get back right now. The resourceful, or the live and learn, rather. Okay. I mean, we need to get some victory points. So let's Duke. All right, well, that's the end of that turn. I should have spent the clue, right? We go to upkeep, inspiring presence. This again. 4. 5 to 3. -1. We're good. We move. We do this. We do the Duke thing. And we have the restrict all. Okay. So as soon as I enter here, so this is the last action I had, we advance this. And we get the guy. And he's going to attack me. I can't do the investigate because I can't be investigated. So it is one resource now. So we're looking at a 3, 4, 3 enemy. And he's just going to attack me right now because I have no more actions. So we'll take it on Duke for 1, Morgan for another one. And that gives us a Sparrow Mask, of course. Upkeep. Madame Lebranche. 7 of 7. It's actually very good timing for that because we're just going to add a Doom to him one more time. All right. Encounter card is get rid of something. So there's an argument to be made to get rid of the fieldwork. That's a pretty good argument. So shuffle this in, discard 3. 1, 2, 3. That was actually very good timing for that. Very good timing to get rid of the Racked by Nightmares. Okay. So this guy needs to go down. And I think I can do it. We have this Inspiring Presence. We can use Duke. So we've got 4 plus 1 is 5, 6 to 3. Let's run 6 to 3. -3. Very good. 2 damage. We can ready and heal Duke. And we do it again. We use the Resourceful this time. I think it's the same numbers. 5, 6, 6 to 3. Great. You're gone. Remove all the tokens. I get something back from my discard pile that is a level 0 card. Probably the Perception. Oh. No, this is the other one. Sorry. Here we go. If there are no clues remaining, then we advance. Okay. Depending on how we feel about time, we could go try to get the last one. I don't know why I said a level 0 card. I have to get a red card. So it'll be a live and learn. Okay. I can get 1 clue here. I can discard, get 1 clue. Yeah, let's discard 1. Oh, I could also draw a card from Francis Morgan. I don't think I want to do that. Then we use Duke one more time at 4 to 3. That's okay. We can go 4 to 3. We can do 4 to 3. Okay. That's our turn. We go to upkeep. Let's see what happens now. This is the part where I could try to just get the last clue. I could try to go get the other one if I feel like I have time. I might have time. There's an auto fail. Technically the first one. 2 horror. That's fine. We'll take 2 horror. Okay. So let's think here. I have a really, really good chance of cheesing out 1 more victory point because I 6 cards left. It should be okay. So I can move. This is not connected to anything else. Spend. Get this into play. And then Duke in. There's 2 clues here. Okay, we might still get there. 4 to 3. What is this? I take a horror? No, lose an action. Well, I have no more actions to take, so that should be okay. -1 is good enough for 1 clue. Anyway. Okay, let's see. There's the field work. 2 of 7. An arcane barrier. That's going to be a little tricky. I do have the Sparrow Mask. I do have the Pocket Multi-Tool. But I won't be able to discard the top 5 cards in my deck. So, let's give it a shot. We have Duke. We're going to commit Madame Lebranche here to go up 2. Okay, get our clue. We try to leave. We use a Sparrow Mask. And we go 6 to 5. 6 to 4. We're good. So we move. This discards. And then we move 1 more time back into... I can use Duke. Let's discard the Scrounge. Let's make sure I get this right. I got the clue. I moved. And then we Duke in. So we discard this to ready him. We use him. We go 4 to 3 to move in here and try to get the clue. 4, 6. Whew. Nailed it. All right. There's no clues remaining on the restricted hall because I left 1 there. We get 5 XP. And hell no, we're not keeping this thing around. We're going to destroy it. So, resolution 1. Resolution 1. All right. So we destroyed the Necronomicon, and we earned 5 victory points. I love this flavor here. You find a trash bin and fill it with books and documents, throwing the Necronomicon on top, and then you light the whole thing on fire. Okay. And the reason is I really do not want another tablet token. As much as the Necronomicon would be like okay in this deck, I like playing it for +1 is pretty decent. I don't want to take tokens that are going to make me fail more. Although this was good. This was a really good thing to have in the deck, and also was lucky that I drew it again after losing it really early. But we got there. That was actually one of the more fun playthroughs I've had of this scenario. Mostly because this guy was not a giant pain. We didn't draw any of the Stalked in the Darks. Oh wait, no, this one wouldn't do it. It was this one. We drew one. Is there another one? There's the one we drew. Crypt Chill and Obscuring Fog. Crypt Chill, thank goodness. Although Ashcan Pete got some good numbers there, especially with the Sparrow Mask in play. So maybe this guy doesn't spawn all that much. I think as long as you can be up 1 for the Cultist, then it's fine. Okay. Oof. I'm a little surprised that that went as well as it did. You get a few assets out, things can be pretty good. You can see all these resources I have now. So I could go Dark Horse now and just have that. As you can see, I didn't need the resources after a while. I might do that. It might be good just to have that turn 1 for the next scenario. There's a lot of clues to get in that one, so I could also... I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm just going to have to use Duke a lot. I'll think about it. But thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.